Hey, what's up guys? It's Ty, and today I'm going to do a complete how-to video on how to barch. So this is going to be a complete guide, and I'm going to break down everything you need to know about barching. So let's start out with the barracks and how I train up barch. So I do a barracks full of barbarians, a barracks full of archers, another one full of archers, and then one with 20 barbarians and 40 archers. So the reason I do this is because I want to get a little more archers than barbarians, and if I did half and half, which it would be 2 barracks full of barbarians and 2 barracks full of archers, then I would have more barbarians because barbarians take less time to train and archers take more time to train. So what I do is I do the whole 1 barracks full of barbarians, and then I do 2 full of archers, and the whole thing with 20 of barbarians is because after that 20 goes up, then I'll have more archers behind it, so I'll have 3 barracks full of archers. And if I just did 1 barracks full of barbarians and 3 full of archers, then it kind of would mess it up and make 2 little barbarians. So that's why I do that. That might be a little complicated, but I hope you get it. So barching can be used in 2 different ways. It can be used for gaining loot, and it can be used for gaining trophies. So I'll show you both methods. So first I'll tell you how to get loot with it. So here's a replay that I did not too long ago, and I went for the storages and collectors. So first off, I looked and saw if there was a lot of loot in the collectors, and I looked and there was a good amount, but I knew that there was a lot in the storages too. So what I did is I just put lightly amount of troops on the buildings so I could take out lots of the buildings and I can get to the storages fast. So as you can see, I'm putting some barbarians first to take the meat, or not the meat, but to take the heat. My bad, guys. Take the heat and the archers behind it so they can, like I said, the core foundation of destroying the buildings. So, as you can see, I'm just taking out all the buildings, and now it's time to get the loot. So, now that I have a lot of the buildings cleared out, and I have pretty much a straight path for the gold storages, which that's what I'm going for right now, I set down some archers and some barbarians, and I lightly tap them around, and I put them all around the storages, and as you can see, I'm taking out storage one by one, and I got the farthest storage on the right. Sorry, I can't talk today. But I got the farthest storage on the right taken out, and then I'm taking out the one on the left, and now I have that done. So I place my clan castle on the bottom and my archer queen, and I take out that full storage. As you can see, it's a perfect placement. They all got to the storage easy. Then I ended it right here so my queen would stay alive and would have a good amount of health for the next battle. Alright, so that was the method of farming with Barch. As you can see, I just kind of go for the collectors and the storages, and I ease my way around, and you can replay that video and kind of see what I did. But now for people who want to push, here's a replay for you, and I'll also do a live attack on a pushing type Barch raid. So as you can see, I go for the Barbarian King, and I take him out with some archers, because you don't want him killing your barbarians and archers later on. So I take him out with some archers. I might have used a little too much, but that's okay. Took him out, and then as you can see right here, I am searching for giant bombs. So as you can see, a giant bomb just blew up right there. And then all those little gaps and spaces in between the base, like right there, you can see how there's a giant bomb and Tesla, and you want to try and take out as many giant bombs as you can. So I took out 2 of them, which is pretty good. So I was okay with that. So then I started placing my troops. But as you can see, there was another one right there, and I should have checked it out, but that's okay, because it didn't completely wipe out all my troops. Because you don't want to be the guy crapping his pants because all of his troops just died when he had a 49% because of a giant bomb. So there was another one up there, and I probably should have scouted for those 2, but you can see kind of the point. So what I do pretty much for the Barch is I just kind of showed you how to check for the traps and giant bombs and stuff right there. So now I'm going to actually tell you how to get the 50% and win and get those trophies. So I'm going to tell you right here on this live raid, and let's go ahead and get into it. So let's look for a base that has, this is perfect. This base, you can see, has most of his buildings on the outside, and we could just easily take this base. But for a Barch base for trophy hunting, you want to look for not resources, of course, because you're not farming, but you want to look for a lot of buildings on the outside of bases, so you can get a 50% pretty easy. So pretty much what you want to do is you want to place a row of barbarians and then a row of archers after. So right now I take out those clan castle troops and I go ahead and take them out right there. And I had some barbarians and archers to take those out, and it worked out really good. So he doesn't have a barbarian. Oh, actually he does. Never mind. So let's take out this barbarian king, and let's see what we can do here. So just place some barbarians, like I said, and then place some archers behind them, because the barbarians take the heat and the archers destroy the buildings. So that's why you want to have a little more archers so you can get all those buildings. And another good strategy or technique is place some archers on the buildings that don't have any defense around them, so you can get that extra percent if you're going for loot. That's a thing for a little farming tip. So as you can see here, I took out the clan castle troops and I took out the barbarian king. So now what I do is I place that row of barbarians, then I place that row of archers. And this works very well for getting that 50%. And as you can see, I'm already at 41. And if you do end up, I suggest having lightning spells, and I suggest having a barbarian king and archer queen, because if you don't make that quite 50% on the outside of the base, then you can actually hit up your lightning spells on, like, see these little plates? Those are good to attack in builders' huts because they're weak, and you can take them out with one lightning spell and you can get percent, and you can have your barbarian king and archer queen. So I actually think I'm going to be able to 3-star this base, and that normally doesn't happen using Barch. This was a very easy base, so we're actually going to get a 3-star from this Barch. And after, I can go ahead and place my barbarian king and archer queen since all the defenses are gone, and just go ahead and get it out sooner. So it's a good thing to always keep your barbarian king and archer queen and clan castle and lightning spells on you, just in case you don't get that 50%. So you can go ahead and use your lightning spells, barbarian and archer queen, and you can use your clan castle troops just to guarantee the win. So that's always a good thing to have. And as you can see, Barching is a great strategy, works really good for hunting trophies and just for getting loot. And so, yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this how-to guide, and it's been lots of fun to make for you. And if you like what you see, definitely stay tuned, subscribe. Remember to comment and like, show your support. Thank you so much. Alright, it's Ty. Peace out.